What's going on, YouTubers? This is Harry, also known as the Brand Builder, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to create more time. Well, you can't create time, but you can make more time for the things that matter. How to make more time for your side hustle. That's right, for your side hustle. Let's talk about it for a second. Okay, your side hustle needs a few things in the beginning. For the first year of your side hustle, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. I'm going to teach you a few things that you can do to create more time for your side hustle. Now, these things are very difficult to do at first, but when you lock them down, they get better, and then you make a lot more money. But these things will help you eliminate more distractions so that you can focus on your side hustle. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Most time throughout the day, we spend at least a minimum of an hour to 2 hours on our mobile devices, right? Some people spend even more than that. So we're scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, and doing things like that. So here's a trick. Turn off the notifications that don't matter, right? Which are social media notifications. Don't allow those to go to your phone. If you have a side hustle and your side hustle alerts you about payments, alerts you about, like, let's say, for example, you're selling on Etsy, right? And you sell a piece of artwork and you get a notification that you sold artwork. So now you know that you can ship out your artwork because you just finished selling something. Here's the problem with most people. They have all different types of notifications going in their on their off screen, like their lock screen, that has nothing to do with business. This is the most difficult part, but this is a very smart thing. Turn off the notifications on your phone that do not apply to either learning about business or about business. When it comes to YouTube, keep those notifications on. I keep my YouTube notifications on, but I do not get notifications about social media. Here's another notification I make sure to turn off, and I only know when someone reaches out to me when I look at it. The text messaging feature. That's right. I do not look at my text messages in lock screen. I don't even allow it to alert me in my lock screen. It's because I do not want to be distracted by things that don't apply to my business, right? So if it's important enough, I'll hear from you. If it's not that important, I'll get back to you when I can. But often I do check my text messages throughout the day when I get a chance. And there's certain things I can't do about the timing in which I'm text anyway. So if you text me between certain hours, I'm busy working or doing something, so I can't really get back to you. But in my free time, I can check my text messages to see who contacted me, and I can look at those and I can say, all right, cool. Let me get back to this individual. But the notifications that are really going to matter are the ones that have to deal with business. Why? Because you'll have to make certain adjustments for your business. But you don't want notifications that distract you, because you will dedicate your time and energy to that thing, right? So do not allow your Instagram to notify you when someone uploads something or someone wants to send you a message. And besides, who wants to DM you on Instagram? Does it really matter, or is it a waste of your time? So the next thing you want to do is watch out for those Facebook notifications. And sometimes you also want to shut off your email, unless you're in a job function where your email is very important. You can check your email when you want to, but if your emails aren't as important, then don't worry about that. So that's one way to make more time for your side hustle. Okay? Here's another thing you want to do. All right? The second thing you want to do to make more time for your side hustle, and I talked about this in my last video, is take your game controller, take the batteries out, put it away in a shoebox, and don't touch it. That's right. Stop playing video games. Stop playing video games. A lot of adults waste a lot of time playing video games. Okay? Now, unless you're making money on video games, you shouldn't be playing those things, because they're wasting a lot of your time. And wasting your time is going to keep you away from making money, right? The 2 hours you spend on video games is going to cost you more money than you think, because depending on what kind of business you do on the side or what kind of side hustle you got, it can really hurt your side hustle's bottom line. Because if you're dedicating at least 2 hours a day to playing video games, which would be 14 hours a week. That's 14 hours you could have given to your business that you could have made more money with, right? So that's another thing. Quit playing video games, right? If you quit this for at least 6 months, you will create more and more profit for your side business, right? So you can go from making $500 to $1,000 a month to making about $3,000 to $4,000 a month, maybe even $5,000, but $5,000 won't happen until you do some of the other things I'm going to talk about, right? To save you some time and make some time for your side hustle, okay? Step number 3 is come up with a time frame by which you would like to work on your side hustle. So think about this. What is the time frame you would like to use to work on your side hustle? How many hours per week are you going to work on your side hustle? If you're going to work 20 hours a week on your side hustle, 40 hours a week at your job, then you're going to be working 60 hours a week. So 20 hours a week on your side hustle, 40 hours a week on your job. So within those 20 hours, you have to stay as productive as possible. So pick the days that you want to work, right? Pick the hours you want to work and dedicate specific tasks to those days and to those time frames. If you want to work 3 days, 3 days a week, no, actually, if you want to work 2 days a week, that's 10 hours, right? So that could be Saturday and Sunday, because maybe you work Monday through Friday and you want to work 7 days a week. So Saturday and Sunday, you work 10 hours each, and then you work 20 hours, right? Depending on what your side hustle is. Some side hustles you can do that. You could probably work 2 hours on Monday, 2 hours on Tuesday, 2 hours on Wednesday, 2 hours on Thursday, 2 hours on Friday, and then 10 hours on Saturday, and then leave Sunday open. So that's basically the skinny when it comes to creating time. Setting up a schedule for your side hustle, because if you keep yourself accountable by setting up a schedule, then you'll always work on your side hustle. You'll do whatever it takes to make your side hustle work. And that's important here. Doing whatever it takes to make your side hustle productive. Here's another step. Step number 4. You guys should probably be writing these steps down, because I'm not going to write it in the notes. Rewind the video if you need more advice. Step number 4, to make more time for your side hustle, right? Especially if you don't want to do 20 hours a week. I think your side hustle should be about 10 hours a week, to be honest with you, so that you're even more productive. You got to squeeze everything into 10 hours. If you give yourself 20 hours, it's going to be hard to be productive in the beginning, because you're not going to find anything to do within 20 hours. That's going to be too much, and you might procrastinate. And procrastination is no good for your side hustle. So the next thing you want to do to create more time for your side hustle is you want to schedule times of the day and or weeks to be available for family and friends. Now you have to shut down some times by which they can contact you, because a lot of people have an innate urge to spend a lot of time on the phone with their significant others, with their family and friends, and with other people that they do not need to spend that time on the phone with. So there's 2 things you can do about this thing. You can schedule specific time frames when you're not going to be working on your side hustle to talk to these people. Like, for example, if on Mondays I know that I'm going to be going to my side hustle between 6 to 8 p.m., I can talk to you at 5:30. But I got to get off the phone at 6 o'clock because I have to get to my side hustle. Right? That's step number 1. Step number 2 is get yourself some earbuds, wireless earbuds. Put your phone in your pocket. Talk to your significant other while you're doing your side hustle. So if your side hustle is washing cars, right? You're washing cars, you could be detailing and washing a car in your parking space, or wherever you're washing or detailing this car, maybe even on the street, while talking to that individual in your earbuds, and then you can stay productive and work regardless of whether that person's on the phone with you. You can still wash the car, you can still do everything you want to do. See, it's very simple. You're washing a car, you're talking to the individual you want to speak with, and the whole time you got the earbuds on. So get yourself a pair of earbuds and also schedule a time by which you want to talk to that individual, right? Now here's a little game changer, right? Here's a question I have for you. Are you too lazy to have a side hustle? Because some people are just too lazy to have a side hustle, right? And you have to be aware of that, because the scariest part about having a side hustle and turning it into a business, because you shouldn't have a side hustle for 10 years. You shouldn't have a side hustle past 5 years. After 5 years, if your side hustle hasn't replaced your job, then you are too lazy for a side hustle. You want to know why? Because your side hustle isn't supposed to last that long. If you're very serious about what you're doing, you're very serious about your money, then you would do everything possible to ensure that what you're doing replaces your job and puts you in a position where you can make enough money where you don't need to work, okay? I did make a video, how to quit your job in 5 to 10 years, right? So the easiest way to quit your job in 5 to 10 years is not by investing in the stock market, even though you should be investing in the stock market, or you should be investing in real estate, or you should be doing Airbnb. But the easiest way to quit your job in 5 to 10 years is by starting a small business, having a side hustle that you work vigorously, you work it hard, you grow it, you have to hit it hard. You have to get better and better at your side hustle so that it eventually replaces your job. Not that you should be quitting your job, because for some people, you like your job. You want to be there for years on end. You want to be there contributing. You want to work as hard as you can, and you don't want to retire. Your side hustle is going to be there to make you extra money so that you can enjoy your life and do the things you want, and even make more money just in case you need it for things like maybe you like to have a shiny new car, a beautiful big home, and you want to go on vacations, or maybe you want to invest in more ways to make more money. So what will it take for you to quit your job? That's the other part. So pardon me for saying that, because 5 to 10 years, you should probably be replacing your job. But here's the caveat. Here's the caveat. How much money will it take to get you to quit your job? Because for some reason, for some people, actually, it takes a little bit more than others, right? Some people might say, to quit my job, I need to make $10,000 a month. Some people might say, to quit my job, I need $4,000 a month. For some people, to quit their job, they only need $2,000 a month. And for most people, to quit their job, they'll need something in the ballpark of around $10,000 to $15,000. And then for the really, really, really ambitious, anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000 a month, right? I'm in that bracket, anywhere between $20,000 to $30,000 a month. So if I'm not making $20,000, $30,000 a month, I'm not going to quit my job. Okay? $10,000 a month, still not enough. I'll make $10,000 a month while I'm working at my job, but I will not quit my job just because I'm making $10,000 a month. I need a lot more than that. Why? Because I can handle part-time making $10,000 a month, right? And if my job's paying me another $5,000 to $10,000 a month, maybe I'm making $15,000 to $20,000 a month with both my job and my side hustle. But for me, more money is necessary. Why? Because that's what I need. That's my number. Everybody's number is different. Everyone's number is different. And the reason why that's my number is because I look at more and more ways to make money. I might want to invest a large chunk of my money in the stock market. I might even put $2,000 a month in the stock market. Some people wouldn't even dream of doing that. I might even want to put $5,000 a month in the stock market, right? I want to invest in things that make me money, because that's what makes me happy. I love to do business, and I want to invest in things that make me even more money. So with that being said, make sure you comment below, you check out the tips that I gave you, how to make more time for your side hustle, how to scale your side hustle, and understand what your side hustle is so that you're not too lazy for a side hustle. Like the video, subscribe, comment below, do all those things, and even share it with your friends. Thank you for checking out this video with the Brand Builder, and have yourself a wonderful day. All right? And I'm going to keep uploading videos until you guys get the point. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions for me, let me know. If anybody has some ideas for a video that they want me to make, if you have an idea for me to touch on a certain type of business or side hustle in particular that you want to do, that you want to get better at, let me know what that side hustle is, and I will help you out the best I can. Maybe I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I do. Maybe I'll give you some points and hints. Even though I don't know too much about the business, I might be able to tell you what kind of frame of mind you need to be in to make it successful. All right, everyone, take care of yourself.